Hi everyone, it's Tiffany with Bearable Traders here to give you my recap of all the trades that I took this week. I decided to do something a little bit different this week. I hope you guys enjoy. Hi, so it is Tuesday. I took NVIDIA. It was a one and done day for me. I traded NVIDIA as a 5-minute ABCD pattern. And as you can see right here, opened pretty strong. Yes, there was a wick to the top side. So if you've seen my videos before, you know I don't love the wicks to the top side if I'm going to take a breakup. However, it was consolidating above this daily level right here really nicely. I kind of jumped the gun on the entry because I was watching it for so long and waiting for the volume to come in. As you can see, the very next minute the volume came in. That's where I probably should have entered, but instead I entered here. My stop loss was below this 231 daily level, and then I took a 25% partial here, and then I really didn't like this doji, which now looking back at it, it was just a little bit of, it was a mini ABCD pattern, but I was concerned that it was going to come back and stop me out. I took another 25% just to take some profits, and then I took, the rest was, I took a 50% partial here, and then this 237 level marked from the daily, I got all out but 10%. This was a great move from my entry, and I was really concerned about it topping out at 237, which as you can see it did not. But I partialed everything except for 10%, and then my hope was to get up here to this 241 level, which is a daily level. And so it was either 10% here, or I was going to be all out here, or it was going to come back and stop me out at break even. And as you can see, it came and stopped me out at break even. And that was my Tuesday trade. All right, it's Wednesday. I had another one and done trade. It was on DKNG. It was not on my watch list this morning, but Brian had it on his. And after the open, I noticed that DKNG was well above 100% RVOL. It was actually above 200. And so that is what caught my attention. And it seemed to be moving better than anything that was on my watch list. So I started paying attention to this particular stock. I saw that this strong hammer doji was the first 5 minutes, and it closed above the VWAP, and then you have R3 and you have this daily level right here, and I was watching for a breakup through this R3 and this daily level. Now I took an entry position when the volume came in and it was pushing up through the VWAP. And I was very uneasy sitting through this pullback. It never reached my stop loss. My stop was if it broke below the VWAP, which as you can see, it almost did. And it took everything I had to not just get out of the position and try to re-enter at a better spot because it was so choppy. It just made me nervous. So I talked myself into staying into the position because it never reached my stop. And it pushed up through the daily level and R3, and I took a quick partial, which I shouldn't have. It was around 2R. It was I did 25%. That was not in my plan, but sitting through this choppiness, I really just wanted to go ahead and take a partial, and it just made me uneasy. So then I took another 25% at 20, then realized this could be a stronger area. So I took 50% of my position, and then I partialed on the way up. Now, the reason I took this as a long where I did and when I did is because the L2 looked extremely strong, and I really wish I would have taken a screenshot to share with you guys. The asks were stacked when I took this long position, and then I kind of used the L2 to partial on the way up as well. And then And then honestly, I had 10% of my remaining position for this 2060 level, which I got from the daily, but I saw many ask up at even 21. So I thought I was going to hold out for 21. However, I had to leave to take my kid to the dentist, and I don't like setting range orders when I'm not sure if I'm going to be back before the market closes. So I went ahead and got out at this 2061 level, and then I had to leave. But that was my trade for Wednesday. Again, one and done. It is Thursday. I had another one and done day. It doesn't always go this way. I usually don't have one and dones 3 days in a row. But I took what the market was giving me, and I was being very, very careful with my trades. Today was a very volatile time in the market, and it was phenomenal if you caught moves. So I took Oxy. It was not on my watch list. It was on some of the other moderators' watch list, and I really wanted to see how things were opening, and I really liked the way that Oxy was trading at the market open. So it set up to be a 5-minute opening range breakdown, and it was losing daily levels very nicely. It came back up, retested yesterday's high, and lost the VWAP, and I took it short. My stop loss was if it came back up above this yesterday's high. I took a partial at S3, yesterday's close, S4, and then this daily level was my target as well. And then, so my next, after making it down to this daily level, I was hoping that I could get it to this daily level right here, as you can see. And for whatever reason, I decided, I was sitting in this trade for a while, and I just had a few shares left because my partials were all 50% of my remaining position. So I really did not have that many shares left. And so I decided, once it consolidated below yesterday's close, that if it came back up and pushed through yesterday's close again, I was just going to get all out. And I set a stop, walked away, came back, and as you can see, it came back up, stopped me out, and then continued to go down, and it'll probably make it here today later on. But anyhow, that was my Oxy trade today. I probably will not trade tomorrow, Friday, because I have to travel with my child for a sporting event. So this was a short week for me. It was only 3 days. I hope you enjoyed these videos. Let me know if you really liked the style that I did this week with having all of my trades in one recap for the week. If you have any questions, enter them down below. And if you found this video helpful, please hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.